Are you ready up there? Are you ready up there? Hey, welcome to our 2014 Bedford Girls Lacrosse live broadcast. Welcome everyone streaming live on TV or the internet. This is John Shapiro, and I'm with Bill Lenahan. We're here to preview today's Varsity Girls Lacrosse game between the Bulldogs of Bedford High School and the Panthers of Nashua South. What do you think, Bill?
Well, first and foremost, John, it should be an exciting season. Great day for a game. Girls are playing very good lacrosse. They're coming off a couple nice wins, and I think the team's really starting to gel together and seeing good things.
Yeah, Coach Hodgson, little different approach in this preseason. She a little more time off for the girls, little chance to press the reset button after last year's defeat in the semifinal at the hands of the Portsmouth Clippers. The Bulldogs come in at 2-0, already started their season, and Nashua South, the Panthers, in at 1-1. So even though it's early in the year, still trying to figure out the dynamics of this Bulldog team, still looking to see how players fit together.
Yeah.
Determine the roles.
You know, one thing I was concerned about, as I'm sure the coach was, is they lost a lot of key players at different parts. They lost a key defensive player. They lost some some key middies, and also attack. And it seems to me like what the teammate lack in experience, they're really making up for in athleticism. And she seems to really be taking the people and molding them into the type of players she wants. So that's hats off to the coach for doing a good job so far.
Yeah, that's right. 5 graduating starters last year. We have 6 returning seniors this year, or 6 graduating last year, 5 returning this year. So a good nucleus for this year's team. A lot of the positions are returning players, but we still have some young upstarts and some of the underclassmen, some freshmen notably, and some sophomores that learned some strategic lessons last year and some good amount of playing time.
Yeah, and I think it's good because the games we've had, John, so far have really not been really what we want to see battle tested. So the games we've had so far, they've had some whistle times. They've had a chance to go out there, work out the rust and some butterflies they may have for playing the varsity level, and I think it's been well.
Yeah, that's right. We're still trying to gauge the barometer, the caliber of the type of team that we have here. This team, very athletic this year, Bill. I like this team.
Yeah.
We can do a lot of different things and match up in a lot of different ways. Some good team speed out there, some good size this year.
Yeah, that's a key thing you just mentioned, John, the speed. The speed, as we know, we've always relied on Soy to be our, speedster out there. And now I think we're seeing some other people that are really picking up that, baton and going with the speed, which is good. The one thing I like to see is, the face-off, or the draw, rather. I think that she's really trying different things to see how that works and kind of see which is the best elements to go with the draw. But I think that's the one thing we really want to see get solidified is the draw. Who's taking that, and based on whether it's size or off the circle. So that should be interesting.
Right. So here we go. We're going to get set, and we'll see you at the start of the game.
Should be a good one.
So as we get set for today's action, the captains are assembled at midfield. Captains for Bedford High School are Michaela Sterling, Ashley Maddox,
and
Drew Shapiro.
Yep. What a great day for a game, John. This is the type of weather you just dream about for lacrosse. Great conditions, great field, and I think on paper we may be a little, underestimating Nashua North, but I think the coach will hopefully make sure we come out strong and play a solid game.
Yeah, it's good that we're underestimating Nashua North because we're actually playing Nashua South today.
Okay,
so that's good. So we don't look right past that team. But you're right, though. It is an excellent day for lacrosse today. We got sunshine and a little breeze, not too hot. Great facilities here at Bedford High School. Very fortunate to have such a beautiful field and such a beautiful facility.
Here we go with the stick checks. See how that goes. And, John, a couple interesting new rules they have this year as far as they can do the stick checks. They do that often to make sure it's legal and so forth.
Right. After every goal, they're going to be checking sticks to make sure that the shooters.
Yeah, so that's something we
pocket.
maybe. Yep.
Right. Also, another change this year is only 2 players from each team on the draw circle.
Yeah, that's a good point because that's something that, looking at it, it's very different that we're used to seeing more of a congestion on the circle, with the players. And I think that's going to really help Bedford from a strategy standpoint. We saw it last night against Portsmouth, or Thursday night rather, that we were really effective off the draw, and I think that's because there was room there, and I think Drew and Sawyer did a great job complementing each other on the draws. And again, so like I was saying earlier, maybe the person taking the draw necessarily isn't the key. It's going after the ball afterwards. Who's going to crash the circle? Who's going to come into that? And that was one, I think, a great advantage. Even against their number 15 player, I forget who it was, she had size and strength, but I'll tell you, we were right there even with her, which is great.
Right, yeah. The fewer players on the circle definitely create a lot more space, a lot more chances at ground balls. And
that's where speed really factors in.
Right, right. So as we're getting set, the pregame formalities out of the way. Little starting introductions going on now. Interesting in girls lacrosse how at the beginning of each game the opposing team players will come up and shake the hand of the opposing coach. That's a pretty nice tactful thing to do. I don't think that's exclusive to girls lacrosse. I don't usually see that in too many other sports.
It's a nice tradition, and I think that really, it's nice. It sets a nice tone for the game. I think it, again, goes back to sportsmanship. It's a nice thing to have. I don't think anyone complains seeing something like that. It takes hardly any time, but it really, I think, carries a lot of weight.
Right, they're all. It's like a big sisterhood, right? These players get involved. It's a small world when you play girls lacrosse, and a lot of these players will cross paths further down the line. They make friends in different towns and different states, and they can hopefully continue to stay in touch.
And it is a small, group there type of thing, so it's nice, And here we are with the starting lineup for Bedford. So you mentioned, John, we have some, newer players, one of them being Kennedy Boyle's off to a great start this year, and I think that's really going to be a key as far as our midfield is seeing Kennedy Boyle do well there,
Yeah, interesting to watch some of the younger players today.
And again, it's good because if you have a group of players experienced, it's nice to kind of augment them, like with maybe midfield. You have a couple strong players, put one in there, not to bury that other player, but to kind of see how they could learn the formations and stuff. And the one thing you want to be careful of is just when you're running a play. That's the one thing that's not forgiving. If you're running a play and you're out of position, that could really ultimately, be disastrous for the play itself.
Right. So we'll pause here now for our national anthem.
All right, here we go. Ready to start it out.
All right. So this is the third game of the Bulldog season. First two were against Timberlane and Portsmouth Clippers on Thursday night.
And Portsmouth, I'll tell you, we looked very good against Portsmouth. As we all know, that's who we lost to last year. And obviously they lost some key players, John, but I think that was a good test last night. That showed, I think, a lot to the team, what they can do against a formidable opponent. And also, Christine saw some of the things she needs to work on and, things they can improve upon. But I think that all in all,
excellent barometer playing Portsmouth early in the year. Great feeding program, although they did graduate some critical seniors.
Right.
They do have a great coach, a great feeder program. They're playing some great lacrosse out there in the Seacoast. So to face them early in the year and play a very competitive and ultimately a victorious game against them it's an important barometer.
Yeah, and I think it was funny. The one thing I saw last night or Thursday night, John, that game is Portsmouth came out and scored 2 goals quickly.
Yeah.
And, I think all of us were like, whoa, what's going on? And what I think the coach did was keyed up on that player, change the defense a little bit, and look what happened. We really shut down that player. Not as, she scored, obviously, but not to the extent maybe she would have otherwise.
Yeah, and I was surprised at the tenacity of the offense. Portsmouth can never really claw their way back into that game.
That's a good point.
Whenever they would get one, we'd match them. So as we get ready for the opening draw here, it looks like Kennedy Boyle for Bedford and number 9, Madison Coughlin. Square up. As you notice, there's 2 players from each team on the draw circle, which is a new rule this year.
And again, we got Sawyer Byron and Drew Shapiro on the circle, and that was very effective on Thursday night against Portsmouth. We'll see what happens here, and I think the speed works to our advantage if we can get off that circle right away. And I would give the advantage maybe to Sawyer. Drew's fast, but Sawyer's,
Sawyer's,
right there.
Very fast. And looks draw control.
Okay.
Picked up by Bedford, Megan Lucier.
Okay, nice transition
over to Sawyer
right there.
Byron. Yep. The ball comes up the alley on the near side. Michaela Stirring at the 50 to Kara Furman.
A little hard with hand right there.
Yeah, a little misplay there.
Over to Kelsey Linehan.
Kelsey works it down the aisle, out the goal line extended, and then passes it to Drew Shapiro at X. Bill, the X position, position right below
Up,
right
Drew,
behind the
make a
goal.
Nice move. Nice shot. Nice finish.
And a face dodge and a goal for Drew Shapiro.
Good start for the Bulldogs.
Next goal by number 20, Drew Shapiro.
Now, John, it'll be interesting to see if they make any adjustments there. I mean, I think they know Drew's potential there, you know, and that one is good. She rolled the cage effectively, and hopefully she got some direction on where the goalie's leaning towards. Oh, nice.
There's another draw controlled by Drew Shapiro. Brought in past the restraining line and over to Michaela Sterling. She's going to take her time.
Taking it to maybe X, which is behind the net, for those who may not know.
She likes to set up, and Bedford sets up their offense with a stream of cutters from the top of the arc. Michaela's over the Drew, another dodge, and another
Drew
lob.
Shapiro. It looks almost similar to the first one there.
So that might be something that Nashua looks to close down. Yeah, that was a duplicate of the first goal. So
yep, and that's, I mean, hopefully the coach may not make the adjustment, but I think if I'm looking at that, we know that's going to be
yeah, that might happen again. So Coach Megan Ackerman for Nashua South, hopefully she'll take some steps to seal that off.
Here we go with the draw, right up top, and looks like Sawyer. Good hand on that. Sawyer still working with the ground ball.
Yeah, nice ground ball on the ground control.
And this is where the attacks have to go low to give her help.
So as you can see already, Bill, how important the possession is. Draw controls and girls lacrosse is the ultimate advantage. If you can win the draw and gain possession of the ball, you can.
It directs the whole direction of the game.
Right.
Absolutely.
Yep.
Kelsey Linehan.
Nice feed by Kelsey
nice
to Kennedy
by
Boyle.
Kelsey. Nice finish by Kennedy. Yep, great play right there.
Goal by number 1, Boyle Kennedy, assisted by number 2.
Kelsey Linehan.
Yep, nice play there. And this is where you have to make that pass, John, very crisp and very decisively. All right, here we go. John, right now I'm seeing a lot of great offense on our part, you know. Keep it up.
Yeah, and it all starts at the draw circle. Kennedy's been successful.
Yeah, right there. Now look at Drew anticipating that. Okay, couldn't get that handle, but nice job.
Yep, there we go. Picked up by number 11 for Nashua South, Erica Regan.
Nice job by Drew Ride. Nice job.
And Kennedy dodging from the top, pushes the play. I think she lost a handle on that one.
Yep.
It's turned over to the goalkeeper.
Right there. Now that's when you get a ride. Right there. Kelsey riding her. Okay, good D. Stay with her though. That's good. She's got speed.
Yep. Little contact penalty there. They're going to restart.
That's going to be, I think, Sawyer will be behind.
Janelle Mackman, I believe, number 10.
Okay. Nice D right there. Nice job.
Oh,
nice
there's a nice check right there. Oh, they're going to.
No, that, I mean, it's hard to say, John, but look at that. Had proper recoil.
Yeah, most officials, as we see throughout the year, call things differently. So Nashua South takes the ball into their offensive end on the outside of the alley. They push the play.
Let's see what Nashua can do. I can't see that number, John, but.
They set up behind the net. Passes it to number 23, which
Jennifer
is
Halloran right there for Nashua South.
Gives up
working
to 13.
it around.
Right.
Victoria Kane, number 13, just had it.
And number 9, Madison Coughlin again tries to dodge from the top.
Maybe in isolation. Nice defense.
Oh, they're going to call a contact penalty there. A little push on Sawyer Byron, which is going to give a direct shot.
Now, John, I thought that was
to Madison
outside
Coughlin.
the 8-meter arc, and they're letting her have a free shot. Well, interesting.
I heard the official say it was
save
in
by
here.
Ashley.
Big
Good
save,
job.
Ashley.
Good eye on it. Now let's see a good clear.
Ashley Maddox.
Okay, Sawyer. All right,
Sawyer
now these
in
are
the alley.
wheels come into play.
If you're watching on television, watch the speed of this young lady, Sawyer Byron.
All right.
Up to Drew Shapiro. Comes down the alley. Makes a dodge. He's got a player on her shoulder. Nice feed.
Oh, shoot.
Okay.
Nice look.
Kira comes up with the ground ball. Those are important ground balls, Bill. In your own offensive end,
yeah,
you
you're
want
at the
to
8,
maintain possession.
You can't miss the ground ball like
There's
that.
Janelle Mackman with a dodge. Nice save by the goalie.
Oh, looks like, okay, goalie has the ball. Good defensive ride, looks like right now. She doesn't know where to go with it, so let's see what happens. Taking it behind. Double up on her. Okay. Chucking it down there. Good job.
Picked off by Sawyer Byron, who storms the arc with speed. Dodges. Oh, great save by the goalie.
Okay, I don't know what that penalty was. Looks like it's going to be...
That's goalie Catherine Tenney with a fantastic save on a fast break chance for Sawyer Byron. Erica Regan looks to clear the ball.
Good defense by Kristen Barnett. They're really staying with their player. That's great to see. Great hustle.
Little contact causes a restart.
All right.
And that's intercepted by Megan Lucier.
Okay, and that's where we got to move it up there.
There you go. Kennedy works the top of the arc.
Oh.
Oh,
now we can't drop.
Nice
Those
pass.
ones we have to get.
Ground ball played by Drew Shapiro in the corner.
Nice job keeping it in.
Steps out of bounds. Yep, that's all right.
Yeah, those are the unforced errors we have to see minimized,
Right, unforced turnovers are the death knell of any lacrosse team. You need to take care of the ball.
Oh, that's it. Nice job. Kelsey Lannon with the ground ball, taking it down.
So Nashua unable to clear the zone, back on their heels. Kelsey rolls, makes a nice shot. Oh, a great save
nice
by the
try
goalie. It's a sidearm shot. The goalie corralled.
Nice move taken in there. Nice ground ball. Look at the defense right there. Now.
So the ride for the Bulldogs causing some problems with Nashua South and their ability to clear the ball.
Difficulty clearing it. We're seeing a lot of lucky balls.
So here it comes back in. Now maybe the Bulldogs want to take some time and settle.
Yeah, we're doing a little rush right now.
Right, a little rust. The tempo's a little quick. We haven't really had any settling. Drew makes a dodge, takes it to X. Kennedy's going to be alone in the middle. Kennedy Boyle, left-handed shot.
Nice shot.
So here we have a 3-0 lead, jumped out with 18:41 left in the first half.
I think it's 4-0.
Is it 4?
Yep. And either they,
yeah, it should be 4-0. I have 4 on my score sheet here.
All right, so here we go. Kenny with the draw. Go White. Here we go, White. Let's go. Let's keep up the momentum.
So Kennedy, again, very successful on today's draw controls.
Oh, okay. I think that's not high enough.
There's a redraw.
And the rule is you have to do it over the shoulders to get to be a fair or eligible draw.
That's right.
Oh, I'm getting a correction from one of the best refs in the state. So she knows.
Yeah. Oh, we got an empty stick check. It's going to give possession to Kennedy Boyle, number 1. Officials make way. Kira Farmy can't handle it. Gets kicked around, picked up by number 9, Madison Coughlin. And just swarmed upon over in the far alley by one of the Luciers.
Okay, let's see what Nash can do.
Nashua pushes the play.
I think that's 19, Ashley Esposito. Looks to roll the
Looks
cage.
like crease roll. Saved by Ashley Maddox.
That was a good roll, except that another step would have given it a lot more angle.
So how to hold the pipe there for Ashley. Great job holding the pipe as the attacking player came around the crease circle.
Bedford ball. Let's see a good clear here.
Looks like Erica Monteith with the ball.
Yep. Erica, nice pass up. Okay. Up to 25 for Bedford.
Erica Fortune to Zoe Shapiro. Zoe softly presses the ball to the X position behind. Mackenzie O'Brien, left-handed attacker, freshman, looks to feed. Back to Zoe. A little back and forth between the. There's a nice feed, a nice shot by
a little wide.
Megan
Nice
Lucier.
pass, though.
Nice catch in traffic. One of the hardest things to do is catch a lacrosse ball with surrounded by players around you.
Working it back and forth behind. Zoe Shapiro, number 3.
Bulldogs really slowing the offensive down, maintaining possession, taking their time.
I didn't see who took that shot, John. I think that was 22 for Bedford.
Is that
Reagan Schiappa?
Reagan Schiappa. There's a ball away. Kennedy Boyle picks up a ground ball, loose ball in front of the net. And that's Kennedy Boyle's 3rd goal of the day.
Bedford off to a good start so far.
So you can see the hustle by the freshman, taking the draws, winning draw controls, playing both offense and defense.
You know, our defense hasn't been tested that much today, John, but I think that's going to be an important element going forward as far as how our defense responds, especially some of the stronger teams maybe that have those stud players coming down.
Yeah.
You have to know when to make those slides because the sliding timing's everything.
Definitely. Defense, I'd like to see them get tested a
speaking
little
of
bit.
Defense, Sam Hornsby took a hit there. I think that's going to be against number 17 on Nashua, Catherine Connolly. So we're going to have Sam Hornsby returning, junior. She was injured last year, John. I know that hurt the team a lot, you know, as far as from our defensive standpoint. So hopefully we can see her return to full strength. She's a key player for the team.
Right. Makes a nice pass to Kennedy in the middle. Let's get Maddie Speaker in the alley. She looks, decides to carry herself. Pushes the top of the arc. Makes a nice face dodge. Runs into a double team. Drawn some defenders. Dishes it out to Maddie Speaker. Maddie Speaker. It's a nice play to Mackenzie O'Brien.
And he'll probably take it behind. Nope.
Back up top to Kennedy.
Look to work it
over to Erica Fortune. She looks to dodge, draws a couple defenders, makes a pass to Janelle Mackman. Oh,
nice pass. Little high
Maddie Speaker. I'm sorry. Maddie with a nice shot.
I don't know if that was save or deflected, but it was looked a little high.
Nice feed by Mackenzie to Erica Fortune. Yes.
Nice pass.
That's 26. Was that 26, Kira Fahmy? Or 20? What's the number on that, Bill? You see
I didn't see that number.
25.
25, Erica Fortune.
25.
Nope.
Number 25, Erica
No.
Monteith. Erica.
I don't know. I know Erica Monteith, and that's not Erica Monteith. Yeah,
I think, John, just a correction. I think that's Erica Fortune that made that goal. I think they had the wrong number jersey.
It's on the roster wrong. So a little confusion as to the goal scorer. The number on the roster is wrong, so that's Erica Fortune with the goal. Yeah. I know it's wrong.
Correction, goal scored by number 25, Erica Fortune.
Yeah, a little roster miscommunication there, John. Okay, get with it behind, working it. Looks to work a play there.
So Mackenzie O'Brien back at the X position. Looks to they're going to leave her alone. Nice crease roll and a goal.
Nice job by. Nice job there.
Mackenzie O'Brien, number 15.
And that's good to see because, John, I think what they weren't expecting is most people roll the cage on the other side. Her being a natural left, you're going to see that rolling on that side. Which
yeah, that's fantastic to have a lefty attacker. Oh, I'm sorry.
All right, here we go. Start. 13 minutes left, 13 and 40 seconds left.
So a little break in the action as we regroup for the draw. Bedford leads 6-0.
Looks like she might be playing some of the younger kids out there, John, which is good.
It's supposed to be 7-0. This is 1, 2.
All right, Kathy. Yeah. So in the program, 17 and 25. Just switch those numbers around.
Thank you.
Okay, so here we go. All right, here we go with the draw. Can't see who's taking that. Is that Maddie Speak? Nope, that was, yep, that's Maddie Speaker working aggressively for the ground ball. Staying with it.
7.
Okay, that's Zoe Shapiro coming up with a nice ground ball. Over to Erica Fortune coming down for the Bulldogs.
7.
Looks like she'll be taking it behind. Passing it to Mackenzie O'Brien. Good handle on it. And we have a whistle. Not sure what that whistle is. Okay, so Mackenzie O'Brien will be taking it.
Last goal is by Mackenzie O'Brien.
So Mackenzie on the restart works at the X, works to the left side, probably where she's a little more comfortable feeding from.
Yep.
Back to Michaela Stirring.
Yep, Michaela with the ball. Over to Zoe Shapiro. She might be setting up an ISO. Nope. Taking it back over to tape. Michaela Sterling.
Back
With
to
Zoe
Zoe.
again. Testing the waters. Looks like she's creeping closer. Now right there, John, she should take her.
That's what I've been thinking, but instead she makes a lazy
The
pass.
coach may say, you know, hold it back or something. Right there, good ride by Zoe. Nice job defensively. Getting some help there from Michaela.
Nice play though by Nashua South, bringing that ball
nice
up the
job.
alley. Nice pass across the middle.
Now right there, nice double by Bedford.
It's a good turn and feed to number 15.
Riley Bates for Nashua. Okay, now we got it moving up there.
Megan
Nice-
loose here, up over the head of Mackenzie O'Brien. Picked
Okay,
up
Mackenzie
again
will
by
start
number
right now a little bit.
14, Jocelyn Chaput.
Now what was that call? Okay, Mackenzie O'Brien with the ball.
Back to Michaela Stirring. She pushes the play to the arc. She looks to take it to X and start the offensive motion.
Okay, looks
Very
like
slow, deliberate pace to this game. Bulldogs patiently working their offense. Not a lot of pressure being applied.
Now this is the type of game, John, where you'd want to practice those plays that you might not normally get a chance to try at some of the, you know, closer games. You know, try it out, kind of sample the waters type of thing. You know.
Yeah, Nashua South just looking to patient. You know, not looking to apply any pressure. Really not wanting to push the pace of the play. We got a off-ball penalty. Looks like a 3-second penalty against Nashua South.
Okay, and then in the case like that, it's whoever's near the infraction occurred. So in this case, it's going to be 22 for Bedford.
Reagan Schiappa.
Yep,
She's going to
and
get a
she's
free
gonna have a
position
nice
shot.
hash mark, so right in the middle. That's the best spot you want to be right there. So what you should be really winding up that stick, get some.
Takes a nice
Yep,
shot.
nice shot.
Yeah.
Nice finish too.
And then when you go back to, we were talking about speed earlier, Bill. Reagan Schiappa is another one with tremendous speed. Excellent
point.
soccer player, great lacrosse player, a lot of natural ability. Really changed the dynamic of your team when you can have more than one player with outstanding speed.
Right, because I think a lot of us saw, you know, we relied on Sawyer to always bring the ball up, and it was nice to have another couple people to help with that transition part right now.
So the Bulldogs relatively comfortable with their lead, 8-goal lead, 10:33 left. Nashua South really not challenging
nice job
the
by
Bulldogs
Nashua
in
right
many
there. I can't see
phases.
that number. Looks like that's number 9. Madison Coughlin with it. Making an errant pass. Zoe should pick that up. Nice ground ball by Zoe. Now this is where someone should help her in the middle, right here. They should come to her now. Be an option. There you go, right there.
Works the
it.
ball to
Reagan
Reagan.
did a good job, and this is where you have to anticipate. Okay,
Over to Michaela Sterling. And then back down to Mackenzie O'Brien again. And again, Nashua just content to let the play from behind
I don't see
happen.
a lot of aggressive defense on their part. They're just kind of staying with their players, but they're not really forcing the ball, you know?
Right, and so unless they're going to pressure those feeders back there, they're going to let Bedford run their offense, which is probably not in the best interest of the Panthers, but that's what they're going to do.
They're really giving them ample room back there, John. It's almost like they're not even, you know, I would think in the least they'd want to have their sticks up the whole time to really deflect the passer.
Now Zoe's got nothing to clean alley through the middle, and she elects to pass it
nice
behind.
Give and go right there.
Yeah, Michaela pushes. They really leave that back door open off that goal line extended. Looks like another off-ball penalty.
Was that a crease? Nope. Okay, it's going to I didn't see the penalty there.
I did not see the penalty either.
Okay, but it's going to be on 15. Oh, in the sphere. So in the sphere is, for those people who may not know, it's when you're making a check close to the body or the head. They want to have that protective element there, which is important. Oh, ball's down. Okay.
Michaela
Looks like Michaela Sterling kept it.
Back
and this
at goal
where you
line
might
extended.
roll or you might look for draw and dump.
Yeah, a lot of action, a lot of play with the ball around the crease, a little cat and mouse action going on. Michaela takes the roll and buries the goal.
Nice job. That's how you run the play right there.
That's Michaela Sterling's first goal of the day. No.
Goal by Michaela Sterling, assisted by number 22, by Mackenzie O'Brien.
So the Bulldogs with a commanding 9-0 lead, 8:31 left in the first half. Still a beautiful day. I really is.
It's a good day. I wish it was a little closer game, but, you know, this is a good problem to have, I guess, you know. I'd rather be in this situation than the opposite.
Every day is a good day for lacrosse.
That's right.
So the Bulldogs look to mix up their draw opportunities and bring Sam Hornsby in from defense to take the draw.
All right, see what happens. And this is, like I said, a good chance to see players, you know, try draws, try some other things. You might not normally have a chance to do that.
And successfully won
nice
by
job.
Nashua South, Madison Coughlin. She pushes the play. Up, yep. The angle cut off by Sam Hornsby.
Right there. Look at Soy. Stick up. Right there. Nice job.
There's a little offensive chance for Nashua. We'll see how the Bulldogs can, if they can handle the task.
Aggressive right there. Now see that?
There's an empty stick check called on Catherine Barnett.
Kristen Barnett.
Barnett.
Again, a good aggressive defensive playing by Kristen Barnett there. I'd rather see that than the opposite, you know. Oh, wow.
Oh, there's a nice take. Nice dodge.
Victoria Kane on Nashua South doing a great job bringing that in there.
Right, and so Nashua gets their first goal of the day.
Yep, getting them on the board. And I'll tell you, that was a nice move by
that was a nice dodge.
That was a nice move, you know, and hard for Ashley, you know, who's a great goalie, hard for her to kind of save that one, John, you know?
Yeah, when the shooter's on top of you, they have a lot more net to look at.
Goal for Nashua, number 13, Victoria Kane.
So we get set for the next draw.
Oh, right there. Nice job. Okay, over to Samantha. Working it nicely. Michaela Sterling with the ball now for Bedford. Passing it behind. I think that's, Mackenzie O'Brien, 15. Working it nicely, and they're really now playing aggressive behind
right,
John,
now they're applying a little pressure out the goal line extended. Not yet behind at X, but at least at the goal line extended, which is going to make it a little bit more difficult for Bedford to run their offense. You can see now there's a little mishandling there behind the net. Zoe with the ball at goal line extended. Doesn't look to do much.
Well, they might run that same play, John. It's almost like they run the circles a few times, and they have a player that, you know, rolls it. Zoe with the ball right now.
I'm not sure what triggers this play. There's a lot of opportunity right here for the players from behind. There's Janelle Mackman with a dodge.
Oh,
Makes a
nice
shot.
Good
Nice
move by
save.
Janelle.
There's a lot of room to dodge from behind against this defense. I'm not sure what triggering action they're looking for when they're moving the ball around. Zoe gets a little pressure from up top.
Yeah, I'm
Pulls
now
it to
they're
the
putting
top of the
pressure
arc.
and then
Makes a
right
pass.
there. Oh,
Give
nice
and go.
pass.
Nice. Nice pass. Nice shot.
Job, nice finish by Zoe.
Goal by Zoe Shapiro. Assist by Michaela Sterling. Michaela Sterling.
Goal by number 3, Zoe Shapiro, assisted by Michaela Sterling.
So, Bedford lead back up to 9 goals at 10-1. Draw set again for Samantha Hornsby. Madison Coughlin again. She's been solid on her draw chances
doing
today.
a good job. Oh,
And that's a
not
missed
high
draw.
enough.
Yeah.
So to do a redraw, it's got to be above the head.
Interesting to watch players' techniques on the draw. Some girls will look at the ball until the whistle's blown. Some girls will turn their head, look at the official, and look for a visual cue on the whistle blow.
And also how they line up is very unique as well. You see all different types of configurations. Opposing, looking at each other. Oh, look at number 19. Oh, right there.
Great defense by Lily Hill. Got a little too much body there, a little push.
But you know what? I think she had to put something back there, John, because otherwise she was coming hot.
Right, that's actually a good penalty to take.
Yep.
Yeah.
And I think it'll be interesting to see where they give the hash mark. So actually I thought they'd give it a little more in the center, but.
Yeah, I thought the penalty occurred a little sooner, too.
Maybe they heard me.
We'll see where they set her up. So Madison Coughlin set for a free position shot.
Okay.
Ashley Maddox honed
nice position
in.
by Ashley, doing a good job looking where she is, centered right in the goal. Perfect position. Oh, shoot.
That one got through.
Yep, that's a nice shot, though. Nice shot by Nashua.
Yeah. So 10-2, Nashua South shows a little life with a nice draw control and nice pressure into the zone.
That's a case right there, John. We talked about defense that we should have had someone back there, really back there, not just waiting for, a Lily Hale type of thing,
Well, I see some substitutes. Coach Hodgson making some substitutions. A little player personnel being changed right now.
A lot of players some playing time, which is good. Especially a game like this where it might not be as close, which is certainly good to move the resources.
So Sam Hornsby said again, try another draw. Yeah. Madison Coughlin. On the circles, Drew Shapiro and Sawyer Byron.
Okay, Drew Shapiro moving around, maybe seeing where the last couple balls have gone, which I think is a good point.
Yeah, anticipating where the ball is going to go is
right there.
There, Kennedy misses it in the air, kicks it upfield. Up to Janelle Mackman, makes a nice feed up to Michaela, who misses the pass. And the ball rolls.
Okay, number 11
Erica Regan picks it up. She runs. A little body contact. Thought that could have been a charge. It seemed like Kennedy was there waiting for her. But
I thought she was planted, but again, they have a better vantage point than us. Okay, moving it over, moving the other side of the field. We got number 13, Victoria Kane, it looks like. Doing a nice job bringing it down. Nice job.
Splits 4-5. Bedford Bulldog defenders. Streaks up the zone, right to the middle of the field.
Going right through.
Nice dodge, right. She's got a whole school of Bedford defenders on her. Draws a penalty for an in the sphere check.
That's the type of thing that rather than chase it, you got to just be strong defensively. You shouldn't have 5 people chasing a girl like that.
Well, I'm not sure how, the penalties are called so tightly. So when you do surround a player like that, what's the best course of action? If a lot of times they get contact penalties for body contact. They get in the sphere penalties and different.
And she was doing a good job evading them. She was switching hands and stuff like that, So
the most important thing was she kept her feet moving, right?
Yeah,
a lot of kids get surrounded and then their feet stop. She was able to run through it. So Nashua again sets up number 17, Catherine Connolly at the top of the arc.
Nice job moving it. Nice job defensively by Bedford. Nice job closing them in there.
Madison Coughlin again looks to play. Number 4,
Alyssa Freeman with the ball. And 23 looks like she's.
Back outside the 8-meter arc. Nashua patiently looking, trying to work one-on-one matchups. Looks to dodge. Victoria Kane moves it to Madison Coughlin. She looks to dodge against Sawyer Byron. Nice defensive. Oh, we got a little stick across the body there.
Yeah, see, that's tough. I didn't see much of a
I
stick
saw a
there.
good, solid defense right there.
Yeah.
If you can't,
You
I
gotta
don't
do
know what
something.
you
I
can
mean,
do. Yeah, I don't know what.
You can't just, wrap it in a bow and say, here you go.
Yeah, or lay it and say, if she held her ground, yeah. Anyways,
Oh, there
free
you go,
chance
okay.
taken.
And it
Shot
looks
goes
like,
wide.
That was. Looks like Kristen Barnett first the ball. All right, now right here, where's her help? That's where I want to see someone right there. Helping.
Anna Lucier works it up
Kenny
the field.
Boyle's right there. Good job by Kenny moving up.
Nice recognizing the
Nice job.
open field. There you go. Kennedy works it, switches to her left hand, pushes past the restraining line into the zone where Drew Shapiro corrals it. She works up at a diagonal at the 10-yard line over to Kennedy. Give and go to Kelsey. Ball's picked up, rolled around, fought for. Little contact on the ground ball. They're going to call the penalty on Janelle Mackman and give the ball to Erica Regan.
Oh, nice job defensively.
Kennedy Boyle feeds Drew Shapiro, makes a dodge, looks to set up. They're going to defend her aggressively over there. Drew looks patient. Switches to her left hand, draws a double team, splits it, comes back to goal line, extends it, give and go to Kennedy Boyle.
Nice save.
Great save by the goalie. That was a pretty all around. It was a nice pass, nice shot, great save. Drew looks patient again on a goal line extended, looks to feed, passes it to Kennedy Boyle. Got a Kennedy cutter again. Drew makes a face dodge, still patient.
They're looking congested, John. Oh, right there.
Drew. Nice look, nice pass. Kennedy Boyle. Good patience
Nice pass.
there. And that's Kennedy's 4th goal of the day. And the lead goes back up to 11-2.
11-2. All right, so Kenny will be taking the draw now. Sam Horns did a nice job effectively up there, though.
Yeah, and it's good. Like we talked about earlier, we're
Use
still
your
trying to
personnel.
figure out the dynamic of personnel and the combination, different player combinations, and what works best against what certain specific matchups. Coach's got a new toy chest. She's got a lot of new weapons this year.
Yep.
So it's games like this are great for ways to figure out different combinations of players and how everyone kind of fits together.
Oh, nice job right there.
Sawyer on draw controls. Drew Shapiro pushes the top of the arc. Again, patient again at the top. 1:09 left in the half. Drew dodges, throws the ball.
Oh, another one. There you go.
Ground ball and a nice goal. .53 seconds left in the half. Clock's running at 45 seconds.
And that looks like it'll bring us to the halftime. We'll see.
I'm not sure if they'll have enough time to set up the next draw. Doesn't look like the officials are in any rush to get it done. 10 goals. So that's Kennedy Boyle again as the sun breaks. It looks like the wind's died down a little bit. We do get the draw off. About 30 seconds left in the first half. Oh, takeaway check by Kennedy Boyle is going to get called for a held stick. Number 9, Madison Coughlin on the restart with the ball. Her coach in the
Right
bench
there.
yelling to work the ball with some expediency
finish
due
it
to
9
the
seconds.
clock. 8 seconds left.
Up. Nope, they lost it.
Ball's down. See if they can get a shot off before the half.
Oh, nice move. Nope. Good
As
defensive
an attempt,
play.
they
Here
did
we
get
go.
the shot, but a solid defensive play by the Bulldogs. So, Bill, here we are at halftime with a 12-2 lead, 10-goal differential.
Yeah, not
Bulldogs
surprising.
looking very comfortable, very relaxed. The tempo of the play is not that pressing.
Right, I think they're taking their time. They're running some plays, and I think they're using some different personnel, which is certainly good. But I think right now, 12-2, I mean, we're seeing a lot of good things, good transitionings. We haven't really tested our defense that much. The few times we have, it's been a little sketchy, but I think that's going to be more important going forward.
Yeah, games like this, we talk about it gives a chance for the bench, the coach to use the bench a little bit, see what she has, get players used to playing together, try different combinations. The one setback to that is if you do have a starting 11 out there and their play time is limited, you can't really solidify the things in a game type of environment that you'd like to see. So although this is a great game for us, some players to stretch their legs and see what they can do, it kind of stymies the ability of the offense to work together and congeal with the personnel that
The one thing I think is important is when you're transitioning, going to the right players to the right position in the field. That's where I think we really can make some improvements on, because we're seeing good transitions, but sometimes if they double a key player, that other person needs to look up and see where the open players are.
Yeah, that's right. So it's interesting. It's an interesting game, and sometimes from a coaching dynamic, coaching a game like this is harder than coaching a close game.
Yeah, because you kind of, how do you throttle back? How do you do that in a way? Because you get, to train the people, if they're near the, different parts of the net, you want to take it type of thing. And I think we saw plays running there a little more continuously than we would, in most of the games, So we'll see what happens. I think the coach is doing a good job with the players out there, and I think it's a good lead so far.
So we'll see you at the second half.
Sounds good. Where's she going with my car?
Shortly. We've got the Bulldogs with a 12-2 lead over the visiting Nashua South Panthers. So it looks like the Bulldogs are on the field ready to start the second half as we await for the Panthers to come out and the officials to start play. Great day in this Easter weekend. Fabulous weather. Always good lacrosse. Great facilities. Mike Currier, fantastic volunteer, gratefully comes out here and
John,
videotapes these things every week when you can.
My car's making a funny noise. Do you have any idea where I might want to bring it to?
Oh, please. Surefire Automotive, Wild Bill. Why do you say?
Wow, I've heard great things about Surefire Automotive, John.
Yeah, thanks, bud. So Kennedy Boyle gets ready to start the second half with the draw against Megan Coughlin. Ball's away. Teams change direction on the field.
Ground ball. Okay, Lucia coming up with it. Nice
Megan
draw.
up
That's
to
a
Janelle.
great
That's a
transition
great
for
draw
Janelle.
control, right.
Okay, up to Kennedy.
Nice little pass up to Kennedy Boyle. Pushes play into the offensive end.
All right, let's see what happens.
Kennedy with an aggressive defender. Tries to feed a pass to Drew Shapiro. Looks like an empty stick call on Drew Shapiro. Ball's going to turn over to Nashua South. And they're going to try to clear it out of their end. Drew giving chase.
Good job. Good job riding there.
That's a nice check.
Kelsey
Lenahan with a key ground ball right there to bring the ball back into the offensive end.
Kelsey over to Michaela Sterling. Now that nice draw and dump right there. Look up. Oh, John, wide open.
Yeah, Kelsey had a nice cut through the middle. Then they work it to X. Drew with the ball. Got a defender waving a stick in her head. There you go. Thought about a dodge there for a second.
Why they stacked me on the side?
Over Michaela Sterling looking to feed from the goal behind X. Drew looking to feed. Makes a nice pass. Not handled by Kennedy Boyle. Ground ball. Key ground ball by Kira. She works it out. Back to Drew. Drew makes a dodge. Goes to the mid-center of the arc. Comes out the other side.
A lot of good talk out there by Nashua.
Yeah, they're defending really well. They're sticking with the cutters. Communicating well.
They're doing a good job defensively, John. The score doesn't indicate that, but they're doing a good job right now.
Ball settled back at X. Drew looking for something she might like. Trying to hit a cutter, feeding from the top.
Yep, taking her time. And the stick's got to be on the outside, John. I don't know why the stick's.
Yeah, that's a good point, Bill. You know, when you're
That's
cutting in
you
traffic.
can't catch the ball if it's on the wrong side.
Yep, that's something that's fundamental. Drew looking to feed again. Very patient. No pressure on the feeders. Michaela thinks about a crease roll. Comes back the other side. They shut her off. They seal that corner off well. A little check towards the face on Michaela. She's going to get a restart out of goal line extended. Wait as we wait for the official's whistle. There you go. Michaela works it up top of the arc. Comes back towards the X position. Over to Drew Shapiro. Nice feed. Great pass. Catherine Burnett.
Kristen Barnett.
Kristen Barnett.
Nice job by Kristen.
Goal scored by number 9, Kristen Barnett. Assisted by number 20.
So the Bulldogs again with another goal. Pushes it to 13-2.
All right, here we go.
21 minutes left in the second half. Great possession there. It's always good when you can finish a possession with a goal. If you have a lengthy time of possession and some nice motion.
They moved it around real lot.
Right. If that ends in a turnover, it's a fruitless effort. Right. So it's nice to finish the possession with the goal.
Kill the clock, but you got to kill it effectively, like in score with the finish, because as you play the better teams, you're going to do that less, consuming the clock and take advantage of it.
So there's Kristen Barnett with a ground ball draw control. She works the offensive end. No pressure. I don't think anyone's designated to defend her. There we go. She dodges, takes a shot. Shots
Drew
high.
Shapiro there to back it up, though.
And that's just the structure of the offense, having a player positioned behind the net in order, in the event there is a shot, that they can get possession.
Back that up.
Drew makes a face dodge, well defended. Up to Janelle Mackman.
Janelle.
Forces a pass in. Was a little bit behind the cutter. She gets great hustle by Janelle, though. Getting her own loose ball. Right. Yeah, that was great. Chasing down the ball that she missed.
Well, that's good tenacity to get the
Michaela
ball
Sterling with a dodge from behind. Oh, hits the post. Comes back out to Kristen Barnett. She fires a shot in, and there's a stoppage.
Got a shooting. Nope.
She's going to get a yellow card for dangerous follow-through. I'm not a fan of that. Dangerous propelling. Dangerous propelling. Maybe we can get an explanation from an official on the dangerous propelling call. You have any insight on that?
Yeah, it's a shot that's sort of it's with intent to injure, basically.
So a shot that's a little bit out of control, possibly with the intent to injure. I don't think she was trying to hurt anybody. I think she was trying to score. I guess the uncontrolled shot. So that's a yellow card penalty, which puts Kristen Barnett on the sideline for 3 minutes.
Kristen's having a great game. I don't think she obviously meant any intent there. I don't think that, is her means, but unfortunate there,
Yeah, that's one of the elements of girls lacrosse being a non-contact sport, right? Very minimal protective gear. So they really try to limit the amount of impact that a player can absorb.
But you want safety. That's paramount to everything.
So the Bulldogs forced to play with a man down for 3 minutes.
See if what Nashua could do here. Drew Shapiro with the ball.
She takes her time. Hopefully she'll recognize the penalty. She makes a dodge. Comes through.
Looks
Possession
like
here to try to holding it back to try to kill the man down penalty. Pushes a pass into Janelle Mackman, who comes out the other side with it.
Oh, look up. See, that's where she's got to make that pass, John.
Nashua should realize they have a man advantage and double team the ball, and maybe to a little pressure. Where they're in a penalty kill position. And there's a check across the body. Just going to give Michaela Scarling a free position shot. Michaela to Drew.
Nice
Drew
pass.
with a quick stick. Nice pass.
Good finish.
Goal scored by number 20, Drew Shapiro, assisted by number 32, Michaela Sterling.
So that's I'd say it's a successful penalty kill if you can.
Oh yeah, absolutely. You can't
maintain
do
possession
more than that.
and score a goal. So now, as we look to mix and match the draws, Drew Shapiro lines up to take one.
And also, I can't see that number. Is that Janelle Markman, number 10? And
That's Lily Heald on the draw circle there, number 16.
oh, okay.
So you talk about the draw technique. Drew lines up on the opposite side of where the right-handers usually take
nice
it and
job
wins the
by-
draw to herself.
Nice job by Drew.
She breaks the ball into the zone at the top of the 12-meter
Oh,
arc.
wow.
All alone is Mackenzie O'Brien.
Oh,
Great
nice
save.
pass by Drew.
Nice pass, good recognition, and a great save by the goaltender who wasn't fooled
Wow.
at all, huh? There's a whistle with play stoppage. Looks like there's a penalty, and Kayla
What was that
Trapani
penalty?
will
I didn't
take
see
the
that
ball.
one, John.
Oh, little misplay out of the back of her stick. Zoe Shapiro digging for it. Janelle
that-
Mackman Mackenzie O'Brien digs. There's another shot, and the goal, Mackenzie O'Brien.
Yep. Nice job by Mackenzie there. Looked like the goalie had a stick on it, but really had some velocity.
Correction, 15 from 18. 15 from 18.
So Mackenzie O'Brien gets her second goal of the day.
15,
Nice job.
O'Brien,
Good job, freshman there.
by number 18, Maddie Speaker.
So another draw chance for Drew Shapiro.
Okay.
She
Nice
comes away
ground
with that
ball
one
by
too.
Drew. Over to
Erica Fortune. She works it down the side of the arc. A little bit of pressure applied to her. Up to Janelle Mackman. Zoe's alone on a cut. Oh, looks like
nice
someone got a
pass.
stick
Who was
on
that
it.
pass? Was that Janelle?
That was Janelle Mackman, and Zoe
Nice
takes the
pass to
shot.
Zoe.
Looks
Little
like
high.
someone might have got a
Nice
stick
cut,
on
though.
it. Ball's behind Drew Shapiro. Over to Mackenzie O'Brien. Oh, little telegraph pass. Nashua thought about making a play on it. They clear out. Drew looks to cut. Just pass to a cutter.
Oh,
She
another
feeds.
pass. Nice pass. That just the
That
good
was-
save by the goalie.
That was Shapiro to Shapiro for a chance. Oh, nice
Oh.
feed to Erica Fortune, who can't handle it on the cut.
Oh, nice
and
ride
Nashua
by
South
Drew.
comes
There you
away, comes away with it.
Oh,
little,
looks like a ward
looks
there.
like a little freehand. Yeah.
Oh,
Ball's on the ground, dug out by Chantel Richards. Or is that?
I can't see the number, John, there.
Yeah, it
okay,
looks
that's
like
number
number
10,
8.
though, right there. That's Jessica Matthews coming up. Up, and looks like it was a good check there.
Good
from
check
behind
on
with
the
Drew.
ride. Picked up by Erica Monteith.
Erica bringing it up,
Down-
passing it over to Janelle. Looks like she's got Zoe
Fast
there. and
break
she's got
into the
Erica
zone.
Fortune up there. Erica should go into the net.
Yeah, that's a missed opportunity there. That's them looking to slow it down as
Yeah.
a far trying to score on a fast break. So Zoe McKenzie play catch behind the net.
Taking it behind. Okay, now we're stacking up the cutters.
Oh, there's a cut and a great take by Drew Shapiro.
Nice job. Nice cut.
20 from 15. 20 from 15.
McKenzie, the left-handed feeder.
Yeah,
But
that's
a
going to be
nice-
good because we had that last year with Lindsay Sullivan, which
Right.
is nice because that threw a lot of teams off.
Right, that's a having a left-handed feeder behind behind the net is a great addition to your lacrosse team.
Yeah, you can roll the cage in a different side, which is uncommon, and also the passing.
So we got a little stoppage in play. It looks like a little timeout's called, 16-2 with 12:56 left in the second half. Beautiful day.
Yep. The game is not as close as we'd hoped for, but I think that just shows Bedford's doing well, and Nashua certainly has some plays that could bring the ball up, John. Our defense is stepping up a little bit. We're seeing some nice collapses there and nice doubles, and the next game that we have is against our big opponent, which is going to be Pinkerton, which is next Saturday at this at Pinkerton Academy, and that's going to be a tough game. We know they have we played them well last year, and it was a close game. The second half, they took it away from us, but I think that's going to be a good game, and obviously it's going to be the first real test, I think. If
Pinkerton, defending State 1 Division 1 championships.
Yeah, and we know they have some stud players there that are going to really be wanting to take that, and plus, don't underestimate, being away. That's certainly going to be in their favor as well.
Yeah, it should be a contentious game. Both teams should play hard. Division 2 this year with the realignment and Wyndham coming up from. We talked a little bit about that earlier.
The Wyndham's on fire. I mean, Wyndham's going to do a good job.
Right,
too.
very competitive Division 2 this year.
Yeah.
Winnicott playing fantastic lacrosse. Merrimack is playing excellent lacrosse.
Yeah,
Merrimack. Portsmouth, who's always a team that you have to deal with. Bishop Girton, who we haven't even talked about yet, but it's a perennial rival with the Bedford Bulldogs.
I see Hanover, I see Bishop Girton, and obviously Pinkerton not being our division, but certainly going to be a tough game. Those are some tough contests that we see coming up.
So Division 2 is, I believe, the most competitive division in the state this year. There's always a dearth of teams in each division. There's probably the bottom 2/3 of your division that have, maybe not as competitive as you want. But Division 2 seems to have more equalized talent across the teams.
And you can't really say that against the boys, because I would love to see Bedford go up to Division 1 for the boys.
Right. So on the restart, Erica Fortune brings it in down the goal line extended over to Mackenzie O'Brien. That's Maddie Speaker. Over to Megan Lucier. Janelle Mackman on top. You can feel there's a little pressure up there.
And Janelle,
We got an offsides penalty. Looks like Nashua South was offsides, had too many men in the offensive area. So they're going to restart, give it a position advantage to the Bulldogs.
Okay, looks like Zoe Shapiro with the ball now, bringing it back over to her sister, Drew Shapiro. She's having a great year for the Bulldogs.
Love to see the two sisters out there.
Yep.
You know about that, huh?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
The Lenahan girls tearing up Bedford lacrosse for the past few years.
And then, all right, so we got, is that Maddie Speaker? Yep, Maddie to Janelle. All right, Janelle bringing it back. Nope.
Very patient. Okay. Probably at the instruction of the coach.
Nice pass.
Nice pass. Nice catch. Drew feints through the middle.
And then she's taking it behind. She's got Erica Fortune right there. Nice cut by Erica.
Now, timeout by the Bulldogs.
Okay.
So Coach Austin calling a timeout. Strategic timeout.
All right,
So with 11 minutes left to play, we got a 14-goal lead for the Bulldogs. And so, we're talking a little bit about the competition in Division 2 this year. Some fantastic things happening across the league. Hanover Marauders are coming to town for the Bulldogs.
Yeah, they're going to be, I think, one of the toughest games all season. We're going to see them definitely in the playoffs.
Yeah, they made it to the championship last year. They were a tough team to play. I don't know what's going on out there in the Upper Valley. We don't really see. We don't have the window to the play there.
Yeah,
and then
the big one. Mark your calendar. That's the big game.
Yeah, the big game, May 20th.
Bishop Girton and Bedford. That's a nice rivalry. And that'll be also streamed live, and that's going to be a good game. I mean, Bishop Girton, we know Bishop Girton. We know what they bring to the table. And I think it's always been a nice rivalry. A lot of the girls know each other. They've gone to, the youth divisions, and they played well.
Yeah, they
So
play
it's always good to
club
see that.
lacrosse with each
Exactly.
other. Mandy Rogers running the program over there now.
Doing a good job. Really doing, really invigorating that whole program. Not that they ever needed it, but, I mean, she's even taken it to the next level, I think.
Yeah, and that's one of the advantages of a private school, basically, is you can recruit from a larger area.
Oh, yeah.
You get players from across the state, and you can really develop and build your program. If you look at the BG boys, powerhouse, unsurpassed by anyone in the state for
and
years.
the same thing. I think you're going to start seeing that development with the girls in some respects.
Janelle works it through the middle.
Janelle taking it and looks over to Drew.
Yeah,
looks like a penalty, little body contact.
Yeah,
there,
little hip check there. It's all right. They're going to get Drew Shapiro a free position shot. Curious to see if she takes this or elects to maintain possession. Yep. Oh, that's a nice
off the
save.
Post.
Yeah.
Drew with their own backup.
Gives it Janelle up on the near side.
Got Erica Fortune working around. Oh, a little high, but Drew's at her back. Back over to Erica.
Erica pushes,
no.
little check there. Ball
Good
comes
job
loose.
Backing up.
Over to Janelle.
Oh, nice move by Janelle, but
Yeah, I got to protect, take on the dodge.
yeah, she did a roll, but again, you rolled into someone. You got to have your head up a little bit, and I think Janelle kept her down. But then again, look at her. She's got a good free shot position there,
Yeah, she did draw the penalty, so here we go with a free position shot.
Up.
Yeah, false start.
False
and that's
start.
going to take the goal away.
That's a shame because
Yeah.
that's tough.
Thought I heard a double whistle. You hear a double
Yeah.
whistle?
I might have. So it's going to be right now. I can't see the number for Nashua. Bring it up right now. And look at the nice collapse right there, John. Nice swarm.
So the Bulldogs
That's what
got a
you wanna
nice little
see, right
ride.
there.
Ball comes free. Drew
Nice
comes
ride
away
by
with it.
Drew Shapiro.
She's got Mackenzie O'Brien alone in the middle. She takes it right through, stepped in the crease.
Was that in the crease?
Yeah, she stepped in the crease when she came through. Yeah.
Okay. Good eyesight, John.
So Nashua gets the restart. Goalie gets
Okay.
a worker clear. Dishes
Okay, here
it
we
behind.
go. Good rides by Bedford right there. I think is that number 9, John?
That's
Bring it
number.
up.
I think that's number 8, Chantel Richards. Passes to 13, Victoria Kane.
Nice chase, though.
Nice ride again with a
is that
nice
Kristen
takeaway
Barnett?
check. That was Megan Lucier.
Oh, okay. I can't
Another
remember.
takeaway
That's a great
check.
defensive play right there, and look what it does for the team.
Yeah, and it was a clean check, and that's one of the big things.
Oh,
That's always a challenge on the rides is making clean
yeah,
checks to
because
dislodge the
they
ball.
will be looking closely at that.
Yeah.
And nice job by Drew with this.
Too much body contact. Yeah, too much body contact.
Yeah, Drew gets called on that a lot. Now, interesting to note, John, that in a collegiate level, that would not be called at all. And that's, I think, worth mentioning right there,
Yeah, there's obviously different levels of play. And
it's a lot of, like, the leveraging what you are with your arms, and I think that was in control.
And I think
And that's right there. Nice recoil.
That's a nice check, yeah.
Oh, John, that was a good try by Janelle, and I think it's going to Janelle's ball.
Yeah,
Nope.
right.
Is that Lily Hill? So that's going to be Lily Hill ball right there for
Nashua,
Bedford.
South Cara, Slocum stepped out of bounds with it. So Lily Hill's going to get possession.
And now she's got a
On the
number
restart.
of players to help right there. Nice job by Janelle.
Right, making herself available on the transition. Gives to Drew Shapiro. Over to Zoe Shapiro. Little stutter
Zoe with
step,
the ball.
slow dodge. Got to keep those feet moving.
Yep.
Can't run it and stop.
That was a good double by Nashua.
Oh, nice dodge by Janelle. Gonna go by 2, 3, 4 defenders. Oh, right by the crease. Bedford obviously playing a game of possession right now.
Yeah, and it shows.
There's,
Oh.
Looked like a good takeaway check. Drew kind of left that stick hanging out there for a second.
Yeah, I thought it was a clean check, but again,
I guess towards
good
the
to our
head.
advantage.
Yeah,
you know?
check towards the head, I guess. Free position, see if she takes it. Yeah.
Oh, there you go. Nice job by Drew.
So that pushes the lead to 17-2.
Coming down the 5-minute mark here, John. And I think it's the game as expected. You know, I think that we have a commanding lead, which is good for the team. Seeing a lot of different players scoring and doing well out there, which is certainly good. As I mentioned before, we have a tough game coming up against Pinkerton, and I think this week's practice, it's going to be some kids going away and different intercession elements and
Oh,
stuff.
that's right, yeah.
So it's going to be important. This is the time they really need to gel and work on some plays and stuff, because this game to Pinkerton, vastly different.
Right. The intercession, that kind of puts a pause button on your practice schedule, doesn't it?
Yep.
So Kennedy Boyle works his zone.
She got Zoe Shapiro right there. Nice job by Zoe, giving an option to her.
So Michaela Sterling steps up behind, over to Zoe. They play catch. Bedford content to be patient, work the ball around.
Working it behind right now. I think that's Michaela Sterling with the ball for Bedford, number 32.
Nice cut.
Yep. Nice job.
Kristen Burnett.
Kristen Barnett. Nice job by Kristen.
Her second goal of the
Having a
day.
good game for herself.
So 3 minutes, 40 seconds left.
Yep, winding it
Bulldogs
down there.
counting down to victory here.
Kristen Barnett, correct. I don't know.
Was either.
Goal scored by number 9, Kristen Barnett.
So the Bulldogs, pretty content. They can feel pretty good about themselves today. They pretty much dominated in both sides of the field.
Yep, and look, I love the fact that we're not letting down at all, John. Both teams, look at Nashua going hard. They're not letting down,
That was a nice shot on Sierra Sohegan in goal.
Sierra's in net.
Right, Sierra's in net. Sierra Sohegan. Ashley Maddox done for the day.
Let's see what Sierra can do here. Sierra's getting some good playing time, and hopefully she can make the most of it.
So Alyssa Freeman with the shot that went wide. It was backed by Nashua South. There's a little takeaway from Kristen Burnett again. She fights for the ground ball. And a cover gets called on Nashua South. It's going to give possession to the Bulldogs.
Here we go.
So you can run your 2-minute offense here, get possession of the ball, never give it back. Kelsey
Yep,
Lenahan
up to
works the
Kelsey.
middle of the field. Kennedy Boyle digs in. Zoe Shapiro comes with her. The Bulldogs set up. And,
It looks like Michaela has the ball now, John.
yeah, Michaela Sterling. Good possession here. Can put this one to bed for the Bulldogs.
Yep, down the 2-minute mark right now.
Nashua not pressuring. Bulldogs spread way wide. You look at the width that the offensive formation has. So this is in their clock kill mode.
Yep,
They're going to
Kelsey
force
with number
Nashua to
2.
chase the ball.
Over to Maddie. Nope, that's, is that?
This is Zoe Shapiro now with the ball. Michaela Sterling. Nashua South not giving any pressure, content to let the
Yep, I
Bulldogs
think they're
pass
just
the ball
kinda
around the
settling with that
perimeter.
right now.
Clock down to 1 minute 25 seconds
Zoe
left.
Shapiro with the ball. Over to Michaela, just playing a little catch back there, John. See if they're going to finish with something. We'll see. Zoe Shapiro with the ball.
Now it looks like the Nashua South creeping out to the perimeter of the offense.
1 minute left.
Maybe tempted to pressure the ball. Wouldn't mind seeing Nashua throw a double team at him. Just be a
little aggressive.
Yeah, be a little aggressive. There's a nice little play at the ball there. Forces Michaela to move her feet. Kelsey with the ball on top. No pressure on top. No pressure. Kira Fermi feels a little pressure. Kelsey with the ball. No pressure out there.
Left.
Moves her feet. Comes real high and to the center of the field. There you go. Makes a nice pass to Maddie Speaker. Moves the ball to Zoe.
Back to Michaela.
And it's just pitch and catch out there. Just pitch and catch. Nice thing about this little play here is I haven't seen any drops.
This is where you want to practice it right here. You don't want to have any errors, John.
Balls in their outside hand. You want to see all catches and throws down with their outside hand, and that's the game.
And that's going to end it. 18-2 is your final score.
So the Bulldogs stretching their legs a little bit out here today. Not much of a challenge from Nashua, but
no. But again, it's I think the team did what they need to do, and as you know, like you just said, working the ball around at the end without drops. That's where you have to get really fast, because if you're going to have a team, a tougher team, you want to make sure you make those passes consistent without any drops at all.
Yeah, it's a great effort by the Bulldogs. Well coached. Both teams, fairly competitive. Nice clean game, well officiated.
Very good game. I thought it was good calls out there. I think that, even with the score the way it was, we still went after ground balls on both sides. So, I mean, no one let up. No one really played to the score. They really played like, it was 0-0, which I think is a good thing.
Right. Now the Bulldogs can turn the page and look towards the Astros of Pinkerton, which is their next matchup. And that'll be a tough match. That's a Division I matchup. That's a 5-point game, Bill. 5 points in the book if you win that one. So we'd like to thank Mike Currier for coming out with the video camera today. Thank you, Bill, for helping out. And
have a good rest of the day. Happy Easter, everyone.
Happy Easter. Thank you very much.